Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone on this fabulous Friday? Looks like I got some lights, camera, and some action here. Even on my Instagram, which has been down for some reason for a couple of weeks, but I did an update on it. I figured maybe it needed an update. And lo and behold, look like we got some things going on, clicking and popping here. Other than that, thank you for tuning in. This is Tina, the Keto Coach. This is Friday Night Treats with Tina. And today we're going to make some Keto Chicken Parmesan with some zoodles. Yes, so it looks like I got a lot going on here, but believe me, it's not that bad to make and all of that stuff. It really isn't. So I got my oil going because we're going to fry the chicken meat. We're going to go ahead and do that, and I already have a batch of zoodles, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I've done that a couple of times on my platforms and lives for you all to show you that, and hopefully you got one of the machines, which is really easy to do. So other than that, let me check this oil. I like mixing a little bit of some olive oil and butter. That's what we're going to use today. So this is the first time me making it this way. I think I made chicken in the past with using almond flour. Trying to steer a little clear from the almond flour because sometimes and some people have issues with that. So we're going to use pork rinds to go ahead and make the batter for the chicken. And I got boneless, skinless chicken thighs to make it easier for you all. So I'm looking back and forth between my two things here. So we're going to make this easier for you all. So what I'm going to do, go ahead and start seasoning. Yeah, seasoning my pork rinds. Plain old pork rinds. Make sure you're getting the kind that's cooked in its own fat. Don't get anything that has cottonseed oil and safflower oil, sunflower oil, no seed oils or none of that. Make sure you're getting the ones that's rendered in its own fat. So I'm going to take like a half a tablespoon of this onion powder, sprinkle it in there. And then I'm going to take like a half a tablespoon of some garlic powder. And like I said, maybe a little less. The garlic powder can be a little strong, be a little intense. Season things to your liking. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Italian seasoning to this. About a tablespoonful. I hear my oil over there popping. I'm going to add a little bit of this, that dash seasoning that I like that doesn't have the salt. I think it gives things a lot of nice color. About a tablespoon. And I have the onion flavored one too. Put in about a half a tablespoon in there. I want this to have plenty of flavor. And of course, I love basil. Brand new package of basil. Let me go ahead and get my little I'm putting like a half of tablespoon of basil in here. So next we're just going to go ahead. Oh, don't forget my salt. Got my little automatic salt shaker thing. Put some salt in there. And like I said, to your liking, to your flavor, and I didn't measure that. Like I'm trying to make this lifestyle as easy as possible for you all that are going to try it, that you don't have to be weighed down with having special ingredients or having special utensils or items. Use what you already have in your home. It doesn't have to be fancy. I know sometimes you may watch things on YouTube or whatever have you, and it looks like it is so fancy, and it's not. Oh, and I forgot. I'm going to go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese. And see what I'm doing? It's like bringing it. You'll be able to do this too. I'm going to add, let me get a measuring cup for that, give you an idea. I'm going to add like a half a cup of Parmesan cheese to this. I think this is going to be fabulous. Like I said, we're going to see how this is going to turn out. Close this back up. And you know, some of you that know me, you know you can come by and have a taste. So let's go ahead and get this pulse. See that? Yeah, Instagram, I have a food processor. I know you can't see it, but my Facebook people can see it. Get that done. Get this done, and I want to taste it. I'm going to taste the crumbs a little bit, see if it's salty enough. If it's not salty enough, just add more salt. Oh, let me taste it. Perfect. This is good. Next thing I want to do, because this takes a minute. Oh my goodness, that's delicious. I'm going to take me an egg. I feel like I got to sneeze. Woo! Take me an egg. Crack it. Go ahead on and beat her up. And what I want to do is just season my chicken. See, what I already did, I took my chicken, I beat it to tenderize it, smash it down. I put it on top of some parchment paper and put some wax paper on top, so they're nice thin pieces like this. See? Nothing fancy. See, I'm making a mess here. So what I want to do, just a basic salt and pepper seasoning, because the crumbs are already seasoned really, really good. Turn this all over and around. Go ahead and get this done. Sorry for the noise in the background. I think my neighbor is cutting his grass, which is cool. And a little pepper. Sometimes plain old-fashioned salt and pepper on some things will suffice. As long as you're picking up the flavors and other things that you're cooking or making. You don't have to do as much. You know, sometimes I like my steaks cooked, especially on the grill, with just plain old salt and pepper, especially mineral salt, you know, which I think is great. Putting this on the side, and what I want to do is take I already got my egg prepped and ready. Take my breadcrumbs. I don't want to call them breadcrumbs, I guess my pork crumbs. Put this on the side. You know me, I like to get every bit. Got that done. See that? And they're nice and airy, and they're nice and fluffy. See that? So what I want to do, take the first piece of chicken, move it around in this egg wash. I want to get something going for you all, because I know you can't be here all day, nor can I. And this is okay, because we're using it just for the chicken. Cover this. Get as much in here as I possibly can. And I'm going to put this one in the oil. Let's see how this turns out. Like, I don't even know. I'm used to air frying. I want to give it a regular fry. Let's see. I guess we'll find out today. It's sounding good. Go ahead and get me another piece. Like I said, the chicken, season it any way you want. But be mindful of your seasonings. I always like to remind you, make sure you're not using seasonings that have a whole bunch of sugar and stuff in it, and dextrose, whatevers and stuff. You know, make sure it's just simple ingredients, real ingredients in your seasonings, or After a while, you can actually get the simple ingredients and make your own concoction, if you will, of whatever seasoning that you like. It's amazing how a lot of these manufacturers put so much sugar in so many things that's not even necessary to have added sugar in. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like they're intentionally trying to make people sick or ill. Oh, another little piece in here. Now I mentioned I'm going to make zoodles. They're very easy, quick, don't take a whole lot of time to cook. And those of you that are following me, I hope you all went on and purchased your own zoodle maker. You know, where you take the zucchini. Put this in there. And I got one more piece in here. Did I dip that other one in the egg? Hey, that's okay. As long as the pork crumbs did stick to it, that's the bottom line. And that it'll still taste good, obviously. Move this around in here. Oh, and this month, I'm just realizing this is 2 years I've been here with you as Tina, the Keto Coach, and Friday Night Treats with Tina. 2 whole years. Can you believe it? It's awesome. Oh, okay. I'm going to lay this on the side. Let me move this out of the way. Be right back with you. Okay, we're going to do the zoodles next. Just going to get that out of the way. Now, see, for the first batch, I intentionally kept this water in here for you. See that? That's the water from the zucchini from the first batch that I already made for you all. And this is what it looks like. The first, you can't see, that's the first batch of zoodles. I squeezed the water out. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take my zoodles. I think I'm going to need a plate. Let me get another plate. Got one right here. Move this out the way. Put this over here, and I'm still watching my chicken just in case I'm ready to turn it. I got a nice big zucchini. And I'm going to go ahead and wind this up. See this thing? I love this. I love it. I love it. Remember? This is a workout in itself, which is fine with me. See that? Very easy. Your kids would love doing this. I've even made spaghetti salad with this instead of using pasta, but actually use this instead of pasta for sure. And it's delicious. Get this done. And let me turn my chicken. Alrighty. Oh, it looks so pretty. Can't wait to show you. And get rid of the center part, you know, just throw that in the trash. Sometimes it'll fall off or it'll just string along. Isn't this lovely? Look at that. Always fun to make. That time of year, people are using more zucchini for different things. You know, take your recipes, whatever recipes you have that you use to make zucchini with, go for it. Yes, and this thing does stick for sure. I love this. Put this on the side. And I'm going to put this in my bowl. Remember, always, just to get the water off and the water down, take your zucchini, and it does shrink. It does. And get your salt or your non-sugared seasoned salt. And let it sit on the side for like an hour, and you'll see a lot of water will drain. You'll be able to drain a lot of water from it. Let me turn my other piece of chicken. Wow, that looks great. Clean off this space here. Showed you how to make the zoodles. The next is my tomato sauce. Want to do this tomato sauce. So what I'm going to do, I already have my zoodles in. I have just the cheap canned tomato sauce, not the stuff with the extra stuff. I try to avoid the ones that's in the glass, is they put added sugar in it, or if it says sugar-free, they have other crap in it that you don't need. So I don't know why they do that. So the ones that are in the can, but still read them, because some stores, for some reason, are putting sugar in them. Make sure you're looking at the ones that don't have it. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to season both. I'm going to throw it in there with the zoodles. Got my basil. My onion. The Mrs. And then I got the garlic one. I think it just gives it a lot of body and color to it. You know. Let me get something else. I have some stevia. You can use stevia, monk fruit, allulose, erythritol, xylitol, or whatever you like. But don't put sugar in it. Give it a nice sweet taste. Well, not sweet, but you know, with spaghetti sauce to offset that acid in the sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put this with my zoodles. Boy, that is looking so good over there. Okay. I'm going to check this chicken. I think this is going to be absolutely fabulous. I look forward to trying it out with you. Well, you know, not with you, but you can see, you'll be able to see it. This is looking really good. I'm quite happy. Oh, and by the way, in your zoodles and your spaghetti sauce, you can add a little olive oil to it too. I'm going to get this olive oil real quick. For that amount that I had, I'm just going to add maybe about 2 tablespoons to it. And yes, as you can see, I definitely use olive oil. I love olive oil. Did I discover the right frying batter? I gotta try that on fish. Like I said, you see me do this panko pork rind crust on inside of an air fryer. But the frying, I think I'm gonna like that. So we're gonna find out in a few minutes for sure. I'm just glad I'm back online at Instagram. I don't know what happened. I think it's because, like I said, I had to do an update and I didn't do an update. Did 2 updates actually. I'm like, whoa, was I that behind? So those of you that do things online and businesses, make sure all your social media platforms are updated periodically. They don't let you know, but you just have to figure that out on your own. So, and that's what I did. And that helped me out a whole lot, for sure. So yes, I am looking forward to this dish. And I know you are too. I wish you could be here with me. Yes, I was looking at some video of me last year before last. Yes, you know, being a woman of a particular age, yes, I was going through some hormonal issues that I'm trying to get past right now, you know, which is a good thing. I was a little smaller last year. I did gain some weight, but it was because of the hormonal thing that I had going on that I had to have taken care of when I wasn't here a couple of weeks ago. But that's better now, and I'm seeing a difference already, and I'm sure you all are seeing too. One thing about this lifestyle, you have to continue it on a continuum and live it, especially if you see all the other benefits of it, you know. So I'm back on it, back with it. Like I said, the camera doesn't really show you a whole lot. I have on something spandexy, but some of you that know me or haven't seen me in a while, they're like, wow, you're disappearing. So I'm like, I'm back to square excellent, well, one where I want to be. So I still have personal goals. Like I said, I like to be real, keep it real with people. I don't do anything fancy. I don't do anything that would you know, that wouldn't be truthful as far as my weight loss battle. And like I said, I keep to the keto lifestyle and carnivore lifestyle because so many other benefits. Case in point, like allergies. People are having issues with allergies here in the southeast, and I'm sure other parts of the country too. And I may sneeze once in a while, but it's nowhere near the dramatics that I used to go through for most of my life, even as a kid on up, since I've been following this lifestyle. So there you go. Be right back. Check on this chicken. Here we go. I'm going to fix a plate. I'll be right back. Here we go. Look at what we have here. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see that? I'm going to cut into the piece. Hopefully it cooked all the way through. If not, I just throw it back in there. Let me touch. Oh, yes. Look at that. See that? Hear what it tastes. Mmm. Yes, this is it. Oh, can't go to waste. I'm going to cut my zoodles. Look at that. See? There you go. Keto pork crusted Parmesan. Look at that. See? This is absolutely delicious. I'm going to cut a piece where you can actually see the meat. See that? Look at that. Amazing. Look at that. I love those tomato chunks. Look, your zoodles, just like your noodles. Delicious. Let me check this chicken over here. I'm gonna make sure I don't burn anything. This is absolutely fabulous. I wish you could be here to join me. I have plenty for you. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm over here perspiring. A little bit. I guess it's gotten warmer today than what I anticipated. Look at that. Once again, delicious, delicious. Boy, I'm perspiring. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. This has been another edition. This is 2 years, yay, of Tina the Keto Coach, Friday Night Treats with Tina. Thank you for being here with me. And you all have a fabulous, fun, safe weekend. Love you all. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.